everyone, and welcome to the April 18th General Hospital recap. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps. Brand new background if you haven't seen already. I think I'm going to chill with that, but let's get right to it. So at the QUARTERMAIN'S, the painting is missing. Tracy suspects that Larry Ashton took it, and he did take it, and he hid it. So Laura says something about the painting being worth $20 million. She's probably right that he took off with it. So they're going to go search for him. Larry is sneaking out and getting an Uber. He knocks into someone. The woman from Turkey. Ned and Dylan catch up to him. Also, Laura, he tries to say that the woman tried to steal it. And she's like, dude. So they won't let Larry run away either. Laura talks with the woman, Samira Adim. She's there to see Tracy. So they bring Larry back to Tracy. Now they can do the true unveiling. They're all stunned by the painting, and Monica apologizes for what she was like before. Larry still wants his finder's fee, and Ned kicks him out. Monica suggests that it goes in the front hall. I like the goose.
Yeah, it says the Awking Ad.
Yeah, the Awking Ad. That's what it's called. I don't know what... This one over here, right? So Laura comes in with Samira. She's there on an emergency visa from Turkey. She says the painting must be returned. Tracy is willing to make another donation to the monastery, but she won't part with the painting. Samira says she needs it. Her daughter's life depends on it. So Tracy wants to see some identification. It looks authentic. She says her husband passed away a few years ago, and it's just her and her daughter. Her daughter didn't come home from school one day. Men grabbed her, and Dylan thinks it's trafficking. Her daughter has been gone for weeks, and the monks were helping her, and they were going to bid on her daughter themselves to get her back. So Dylan wants to give her the painting, and Tracy wants to think about it. Dylan doesn't think she's lying. Monica says maybe there's an alternative. Maybe they can just give the money, and Tracy says no, they can end up in jail for that. So Ned gives Larry a piece of his mind. Larry doesn't want to have this conversation in front of Olivia. Ned doesn't care, and Larry thinks that this will all blow over. Don't you love people like that? Anyway, so Ned kicks him out of his engagement party and he won't be at the wedding either. He's barred. Olivia supports, any decision he chooses to make on that front, and Larry says that he's not going anywhere. Ned and Olivia talk about Leo. He does want to adopt him. At General Hospital, Franco is there. Jake finds him another appointment with Dr. Maddox. He shows Jake what he found at his studio. Jake denies it. Jake says that he can't tell anyone about the drawing, especially not his parents, but Elizabeth finds him. So she sends Jake off to see Dr. Maddox. Liz doesn't know what to do. She'd feel better knowing something that's in Jake's mind. And Franco wants to show her something. He shows her the new drawing of the little boy behind the tree, going like that. So Jake comes up to Franco and Liz hugging, and he's angry that he showed her the picture and runs away. At the pier, Alexis's scarf is there. What if Alexis ran into Julian? What does she think he would do to her? So Sam calls Alexis. She's worried. Jason found Hooper. They drop Sonny's name for information, and they ask him about his meeting with Julian. So they ask if there was a woman there. Jason says, wants him to call when Julian calls him, and he says he will. So Sam thinks the worst, and Jason tries to calm her. Sam remembers the family downloaded the Find My Friends app, and she knows where Alexis is and is going to call the police. This is why I don't have the Find My Friends app. Well, not this exact reason, but also I don't like location services. Only for Pokemon. Yeah, I surrendered my privacy for Pokemon. Come at me, whatever. Anyway, at the motel, Alexis is just fine and reunited with Julian. And honestly, I love him so much and I can't deny it. And I know I have a bias towards William DeVry because he helped us raise money for the rescue group, and the YouCaring link is down in the description. Just throwing that out there. So I can't help it. But I'm telling you my bias, so it's okay. So she asked Julian what happened after she ran away. He was shot, but he was okay, and he did do the phone calls and, go in the house and that stuff. So she says she read the letter, and he wishes he could have told her the truth. He never wanted to put her through any agony. He's never going to leave her again, and he was going to leave the country, but he had to know what would happen if he came back into her life. He wonders if they can run off together, and they can start a new life. And she says that, this isn't a fresh start. This is goodbye. I need a drink. Thank you. So she won't go with him. But he still, he still held a knife to her throat, and he says it's his biggest regret. I'm glad, it should be, but he can't change how she felt that night. So he says he'll never hurt her again, but it's about what he did before that. And he says, it was never his intention to hurt her, but she brings up Duke and Carlos, and he wants a new life, and she says that means nothing. There's two sides to him, and she won't subject the family to the violence he comes with. She was happiest when she was married to him, but was built on the hope that he would change. And tonight she just wanted to remember. He promises it can always be like that, and she needs closure. She needs it from him. Tonight is their ending, and I'm sad. So he doesn't want to be without her. She doesn't want any more pain, and the only place the two of them will lead is pain. He's going to leave town and never see her again. Just give him tonight, and she does. So Alexis says Sam's been calling, and she needs to go home. This is it. Take care of herself and make sure Ned does right by Leo and Olivia. And then there's a knock on the door. It's the police, and they storm right in, and Jason and Sam are there. And now end scene. So Tracy says Customs knows that the painting is in her possession, and she asks Laura about Robert. He's outside Turkey. Maybe he can get some information. Monica is going to set Samir up with some food and a place to sleep. Samir's eyes are gorgeous, by the way. She talks with Tracy, and she has something that may convince her. It's a ring and a journal. They're Edward's, and there's a picture of Lila in the journal. So she got it from her mother. He left them with her, and she said that Edward was a kind man. Could she be a quartermain? I mean... Tracy is talking to Edward's picture, and he's just this nice old man, and I'm like, I can't. So Liz can't find Jake, and it brings back bad memories for her, like literally the worst memories for her. Franco finds him. He doesn't want to talk to him, and Franco talks to him anyway. Jake doesn't want them to know any more about the Scarecrow. So Julian calls Alexis hostage because the police would have arrested her as an accomplice. He's arrested, and Sam can see how much Alexis cares, which is too much in her opinion. So that is it for that General Hospital recap for the 18th. I will see you in a few minutes for the next one. I hope you are having a good day. Okay, bye.